If you're wanting to create a slideshow for a presentation, it's actually quite easy to do in Canva. So we'll walk you through that with using one of our course creation templates as an example, but I'll also quickly show you how to do it quickly from scratch. I'm Alice Siva from eKit Hub, and let's get started. So here we are. This is the food and cooking course template. We have all kinds of life skills course templates for you that you can work with, and we'll come back to this one in a second. But if you're looking to make one from scratch, it's quite easy to do. You go create design, and you can put in presentation. And it's probably best to choose the 16:9. That is will work well for videos and all kinds of things. And you have this, and you can obviously go over to designs, and you can start searching for, let's say we're going to do food topic as well. So if you put food presentation or cooking, you'll have a bunch of templates that you can work from, and you'll go from there. And let's go back to our template because you'll learn the same tricks. We have a few interesting things that you'll love to hear. So when you do open a slideshow and presentation in Canva, you can see it looks a little different than the other things you start. You can actually see your video, like your slides here. And you still do have the grid view if you want, which makes it easy to move things around, insert slides from elsewhere if you'd like. I'm just going to put that back together. And you can see there's timers, and you can time yourself talking in it and create an actual timer that will transition between it, because you can download the slides, actually, which is really cool. You can download them in as a PDF. You can download them as a video, so then you've done the timings and all that in there. You can also download it in PowerPoint, and our course template packs do include the slideshows in PowerPoint, and they open up quite nicely in PowerPoint, and you can actually edit them there if you do prefer. So a couple other things I'd like to show you. So one thing you might want to change is the fonts in your presentation, and you can actually do that across the whole document. In this presentation, in our templates, I believe there are just two fonts. There's this one, which is the seasons, and then on the presentations, we are looking at, actually, yeah, there's a couple. Grotesque. That sounds weird when you say it out loud. But what you can do is, if say you want to change the main kind of headline font, you would go ahead and highlight it, and then you choose the one you want, and noting that some of the fonts you choose will change the layout because they're different sizes, so you would have to go through and do that. But once you choose it in one place, here at the bottom, this change all appears, and you can change it. So it's now updated throughout. You can see it's different than before. This one is quite large, so you just would adjust it so that, of course, I can't grab the mouse while I'm being watched, right? What the heck? There we go. All right, so then it would be good. And then you can also do the other ones. One other thing you might want to do with fonts is move whole elements around. So obviously you can pick up one, you can move one, but you don't need to do it one by one. You can drag your mouse over everything. As you can see, it has everything could move. Or if you just want to select this part, you can move this around. Maybe you want to make space to add images, which we'll talk about in a second. You can do whatever you want. Now let's talk about colors. We've kept it quite simple for you so that you can kind of change however you want. There are some color elements, namely on the title slide, and then some of these ones. So it's only one color outside of the gray. You can also change the grays, obviously, and black. So in order to change the color across the slide, so maybe you want a different kind of theme, all you do is select the slide. It's automatically, we're on the background color, and you can change it to whatever you'd like. And again, same like the fonts. All you do is change all, and below here you can see it's totally updated. Now, I don't want to keep you because you probably want to get started on customizing your own presentation. The last thing I'd like to show you is kind of adding pages, duplicating pages. So you can do that from right down here, and you can choose to add a page, which will take the background and move it over. If you wanted to start with the blank, you could just delete the background. All you do is select and delete, but you can also duplicate a page. So if you're trying to, keep the layout of some of these, you probably would choose duplicate a page. You can also reorder from here. You don't have to open the grid like you do like it's easier to do when you're working with bigger documents. So I hope you found that a useful overview in creating your presentation for your next course. We actually have lots of these course creation templates in our shop, eKits shop, that you can work from, a bunch of life skills topics. And also they do come with a companion workbook and journal. So a lot of the work is already kind of ready for you just to input your information and deliver your course. You can use ChatGPT to help fill in the blanks of the content, and you're ready to roll. And if you're wondering how to create a really great, precise, fast and simple presentation, we have that video coming up next.